Belleville Senators defenseman, Cam Supryka. How's that sound to be not only in the American Hockey League, but with your hometown team as well?
Yeah, it's really exciting. When I got the call last night, I was ecstatic. And even today's my birthday, and to be able to play in front of my family, I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better day. And it's too bad we didn't get the win, but it was a really good experience, and I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah, I was going to say happy birthday as well. What have the last kind of 12 to 24 hours been like for you?
So last night I had a game in Fort Wayne versus Toledo. Unfortunately, we didn't get a win. It was a tough game for us, but right after the game, I found out I was coming to Belleville, and it was crazy from there. We ended up leaving that night, actually. So we left Fort Wayne at 12:30, and we got here at 8 in the morning this morning, and kind of slept from there till about 2 o'clock, and then came straight to the rink and jumped right into it. So it's been a long 12, 24 hours. So I was just talking to my mom and dad, and they were saying like how excited they are just to even get to sleep tonight. So yeah, it's been pretty crazy.
I bumped into your dad at Starbucks the other day, actually, I was unfortunate he couldn't be here. Obviously, he's working, but naturally, you've talked to him and got some advice, I'd imagine.
For sure, yeah. I'm very lucky to have my dad, who's been in hockey for a long time, obviously with the Belleville Bulls, and now he's scouting with the LA Kings. So, been pretty fortunate to be able to learn a few things from my dad, and obviously, give me a few tips and pointers before each game, just so I'm prepared and ready to go.
You're obviously very familiar with this building. How different was it tonight to come out here in the American Hockey League and to make that jump in your career?
It was really cool, honestly. I'm not going to lie. I even just walking down these hallways, like I remember when these walls were painted in black, yellow, and red, and with the balls. And I remember, honestly, just walking down here, from the age of 8 years old, and just loving to look at all the sticks and to be able to walk out of those doors. It was always a dream of mine to play for the Belleville Bulls, and obviously that never happened, but it was kind of a dream come true to be able to play for Belleville tonight, so it was pretty special.
You played pretty close to home, time in Peterborough, a little bit in Lindsay, and then obviously in the western side of the OHL as well. How would you kind of characterize the path that you've taken to this point?
Yeah, it's definitely been different. I think that's the one thing I've learned is everyone's path is different, and just to trust the process. I mean, I talk to my friend Nick Robertson all the time about that. There's going to be ups and downs throughout the season, and throughout your career, and it's just sticking with it. I mean, I've just never quit, and I'm going to continue to keep sticking with it and working as hard as I can just to keep trying to move up as much as I can. And it's been tough. I'm not going to lie. I've played on a couple teams. I've battled throughout the OHL. I mean, last year I was on a tough team as well. We didn't have a very successful season, and just kept grinding and kept learning, and I'm just trying to get better each day, and that's my mindset every single morning when I wake up.
What's the message from Coach Dave Bell and maybe from GM Ryan Bonus in bringing you in? Have they said much about what they'd like to see from you?
Yeah, just to play my game, play simple. I mean, they knew the travel I went through in the past 24 hours I've had, so just to stick with it, play your game, and everything else will kind of fall into place.
Great. Well, we're glad to have you here. Obviously, you look happy to be here, and we'll see what happens here moving forward.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.